You guys asked some deep questions. Do I have any insecurities? I don't even know how to start this, to be honest. It's been that long. So hello, welcome back to the channel, I guess. Although I don't really know if it's a welcome back, considering I don't think I've really posted in the last 6 months. Better? Is that better? That might be better. Anyways, today is a massive day in my life, actually. It's the last day of the last term of the last year at university, in my last ever year at education. Well, possibly, but I'll get into that later. And I thought today, while I get ready for my big day, that I could go through some of the questions that you guys have, because there are a lot of questions that you guys keep asking, and I thought I could address them all in one video while I get ready for university, which is the most important part, really. So a little life update first before we get into the grand scheme of things. I'm living in a new place, if you can't tell. I don't actually think I even showed my old place on YouTube. Basically, for my final year, I moved into a new place. I was living with some really lovely guys last year. However, it didn't really work out, so I then had to find a new place. And the new place that I lived in was quite literally, it was awful. It was actually awful. Like, the reason I actually ended up moving out was because we had a carbon monoxide leak. And although the boys that lived there were absolutely lovely, I couldn't deal with the fact that they hosted the rugby society and the drinking society. So basically I had like no sleep for like 4 months. So yeah, this is why we're here, in this new place, which I may show you at some point. I don't know yet. Anyways, I'm gonna make some breakfast because I'm bloody hungry, and then we'll get into the questions because there's a lot of them. Beautiful. Honestly, it never fails to impress me how good yogurt and granola actually taste. But yeah, to answer the question about what I eat every day, it's this. Every day, without question, without fail. 3 months in a row now, probably. Is it slightly worrying? Probably, but it tastes great. Without further ado, you all wanted to know how I became a model. Sometimes I ask myself the same question, to be honest. Now, I could do a really long video on this because my journey in modeling has been an absolute, I don't know, it's been bizarre, but the short story is that basically during COVID, you know, everyone was bored. I was very bored. And basically, this advert came off my Instagram feed while I was scrolling through, and it was like, use this hashtag if you want to be a model. And I was like, I'd quite like to be a model, you know, I could give that a go. So basically, I put the hashtag on one of my like really old Instagram photos. It was like from 2019. I put the hashtag, it was like milk model search or something like that, and left it. I thought nothing of it. I didn't think anyone would ever come back to me. You know, when you put those hashtags, I always just kind of assume they're a scam. And the next morning I woke up to a request, and it was like from one of the model scouts. He was like, "Hi James, really love the photo, would love to have a conversation about the potential of you becoming a model." And I was like, oh. And I was just like, oh, okay. And honestly, I thought it was a scam. I actually left it for a while, but I had my mum on the phone call with me, and we kind of went from there, and that's how I got signed. Now, I know a lot of you in the last Q&A I did were wondering what the product is that I'm working on, and it's this. I'm gonna blur it out because it's top secret. Obviously, we are only in the development phase, and I think we've still got a long way to go, but I think the results are pretty good, so watch this space. Anyway, so the next sort of set of questions that all of you kind of wanted to know was like, what am I studying? What am I doing with my life? So obviously the first question is what am I studying? I'm doing biomedical science. I'm studying it at Imperial. Obviously I'm in my 3rd and final year, and this year I've been doing a work placement, and I did that in the lab. The overall arching topic that we were working on in the lab is basically precision nutrition and the treatment and prevention of disease, and the diseases that we were looking at specifically were like cancer, IBD, obesity, so like quite a few of the big ones. Although I could sit here all day and probably make a 20-minute video, and I might do at some point if that's something that you guys would be interested in, my research has ended up meaning that I'm now eating fish. So it's been really interesting. I've really enjoyed it. I learned a lot about my health, and yeah, if you want a full video on why you should eat fish, let me know. Then from there, obviously a lot of you were interested in whether I would actually go on to do anything with science, which is totally fair enough because like obviously I'm studying at the moment. The honest answer is I don't really know. I would love to. I've just swallowed that. The honest answer is I don't really know. I don't really know what I want to do with my life going forward. I have so many things that I really want to do, and I really believe, like, I see so much stuff about people online saying you have to do one thing with your life and you need to do this niche and you need to be the best at it, and don't be a jack of all trades, because if you're a jack of all trades, you'll never achieve anything. And like, I really don't believe in that. I really don't believe in that. I want to do so many different things. Like I really want to do a PhD at some point. Like I really would love to be a doctor. And I think study and academia is such an interesting way to like expand your knowledge and learn things and be the best at something, you know, maybe not the best at something, but like have knowledge that like your average person doesn't know. And I think that's so exciting. But then also on the flip side of it, I also really want to do acting. I want to run my own business. Like I have so many things that I really want to do, and like hopefully over the next 30 years, I'll pursue each of them individually. The general answer is I don't really know. Like, I really don't know what I want to do in my life, and we're just working it out, just like everyone else. We're gonna approach each bit separately. I mean, I'm starting the business in like October, and I'm going to acting school in September. So that's my next plans, pretty much. Some of you also wanted to know how I'm balancing modeling and university, well, social media and university. And the honest answer is not particularly well. Like, I have really struggled a lot this year. I think it's not always obvious. The reality is that social media doesn't stop for anyone, and like the world that we exist in isn't waiting for me to finish my degree so I can go out and pursue everything that I want to pursue, you know. So it's meant that I've had to keep on top of things. It's meant that I've had to make sure that I'm still doing things. It's been difficult. It's been really hard. Like, I'll be real. However, that's not to say that I don't enjoy it. I love being busy. I love pushing myself. I love the fact that I can sit here and be honest with the fact that I feel like I put in everything that I can possibly put into everything that I do. The next one was how do I deal with my daily life and social life? I have no social life. I love the fact that you guys think I have a social life. I actually have, like, I'll be honest, like, I actually have no social life. I speak to like 3 people. I speak to my mum, my girlfriend, and then my best mate who I'm starting my business with, and that is it. And then obviously the guy that I live with, because like, how can I not speak to him? We live together. Which is kind of sad, to be fair, and I think I'll look back at it one time and be like, well, I wish I'd had more of a university experience. But the reality is that by not having a social life, hopefully it will give me the opportunity to do all the things that I want to do. That's my goal with it. I don't know whether it will work out long term. And then yeah, when do I graduate? I don't know, sometime next year. I'm looking forward to it though, I can tell you that. Hopefully I pass, that'd be great. The academic comeback is on, people. The academic comeback is on. Oh yeah, and then one of you wanted to know whether I'd actually enjoyed studying at Imperial. The honest answer is I really struggled with it initially in my first year. I think if you like go back to my old vlogs, you'll see how much I was really struggling with being at university and university life. But yeah, I have enjoyed it in the end. Like, I think it's been really good, and the university is great. It's a great establishment. The course is tough and it's challenging, but I have enjoyed it. It's been good. It's been good. I recommend. Let's finish up some quick fire questions because we're now really starting to run out of time, and I have got to get to university today. That would be pretty nice. I mean, I've been late 2 days in a row. My lecturers haven't been particularly happy with me. What music am I currently listening to? Kanye. I always listen to Kanye. Bro gets me up in the morning. It's great. You guys asked some deep questions. Do I have any insecurities? Yeah, I don't like my nose. I really don't like the way my smile. I also don't like the fact that I have a really square head shape. Like, it really bugs me. I wish I had like a longer, narrower one. I don't know. There's things I can't really change. I've just kind of had to get over them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to grow up at some point. Advice for keeping fit: go on runs or go to the gym. That's normally the best way to approach that. Has there ever been something that I want to do or try but I haven't had the chance to? Yeah, I want to learn to dance. Like, I really want to learn to dance. Like, it's like top of my to-do list, but I just never been got around to doing it. I am like the stiffest bloke alive. Like, if you ever saw me dancing in a club, please don't come up to me because it is so embarrassing. I'll be doing like the salsa or something. This is definitely not the salsa, this is something else. I don't know, we're gonna do that. Will I ever buzz my hair again? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe. I really want to, but probably not. What's the most valuable thing that I've learned in the last year? Be yourself, work hard, and be nice. Definitely all of those 3. People that aren't nice don't get anywhere. Like, I know so many people that aren't nice, and I just think one day it's gonna catch up with them. Who is my favorite actor? That's a good question. Leonardo DiCaprio, probably. Book recommendations. I mean, I'm gonna put them here, but Old Process People, unreal book. And then also I recently read Obama's autobiography. I can't remember the name of it, but that was really good. It took me a while to read it, but great book. Movie recommendations, Good Will Hunting. Great film. What is my proudest moment in my life? Not dropping out of university. That's been great. That's been really great. My mum's proud of me for not doing that as well, because that was a real thing at one point. And yeah, I think this is a nice one to finish on because I now really do have to go. What is one quality that I wish all people had? I'm gonna answer from the perspective of a quality that I wish I had, that I also wish everyone had. Like, I think that's probably the best way to answer it, but I really wish everyone was more kind. Like, I don't think I'm that kind. I'm not even like necessarily kind to myself sometimes, but being kind, like, it doesn't cost anything. Oh yeah, and one last thing, I don't have Snapchat, and this is my only YouTube. Like, whoever's using my Snapchat account, it's a fake one. I don't know, so yeah, if you guys want to report it, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna head off to uni because my lecturers are probably hating me at this point. Thank you so much for 750k. Like, I didn't ever think this would be possible. I literally used to make vlogs and they would get like 1,000 views each week. That was just something that I've always enjoyed doing. So the fact that there are now 750,000 of you here is nuts. So thank you for being here. It means everything, like, more than you will ever know. But yeah, also I am going to start making vlogs like weekly after I finish university. So if there's any ideas or things that you want to see, please let me know, put them in the comments below. But yeah, as always, because we're keeping the same outro, please like, subscribe, and have a lovely day.